it on 2K Sports for win. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is out there with McDaniels. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Towns. And it's Beasley in at the 2. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Karis LeVert is out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the small forward. Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Turner. That one doesn't go. Towns with the defensive effort. Beasley against LeVert. Out to Russell. 1:29 left in the first. Beasley dishes to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by Warren.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Feeds it to Turner. Lays it up off the glass.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Russell finds Towns. Russell with it. Good D by Brogdon.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
To the inside. Here's Warren, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
You know, because Warren is so eager to score the ball and aggressive in attacking defenders, he's able to get them to bite on his pump fake.
That free throw good from Warren.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren. But I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
Here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Edwards against Warren. He can't get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got McDermott. He's out there with Turner, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
The Pacers making a change here. Brissett's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's McConnell. Pass to McDermott. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by Okogie.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up. Always active with his hands around the ball.
The Timberwolves shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for McDermott. Karis LeVert comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. On the free throw, no good. And so here is Indiana. Here's Brogdon. No good on the shot. Good D by Rubio. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Minnesota. He feeds it to Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. There's a minute left here in the second, and it's in there.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
And Rubio kicks to Culver. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Culver's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
The pass to Sabonis. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to LeVert. Shoots over Towns. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Culver passes to Beasley. Sabonis against Towns. For the three. That shot misses. It's a tie game in Indiana. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, for the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. And that's...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So it's the Timberwolves now.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Beasley. Edwards is out there with McDaniels. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Towns. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He kicks it to Russell. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. LeVert's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Towns, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got his first basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Warren. Here's the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Ogden kicks to LeVert. Puts up a three. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got T.J. McConnell. Turner is out there with McDermott. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You got to get to him quickly.
Out to Turner. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Oh, and they take the lead. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Nice reaction by D'Angelo to the defense sagging back. Just drops in the simple floater there.
Here's McDermott. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Shot's good by Turner. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Russell with it. Again, Russell missing. To the middle. Here's McConnell. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the Timberwolves call timing. They're trailing by 3. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Karis LeVert.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, this is why they go to LeVert, guys, because he's shown he can come through for his teammates.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. It falls!
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And Russell puts up a deep three. He's off from three. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Russell from long range knocks down the trifecta.
He doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
And the Pacers call time here. They're leading by 2. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And, you know, the 2016-17 Rookie of the Year continues to impress. Brogdon is a valuable role player who does a lot of things well.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Probably a little closer than